See if this is working well. Okay, all right. Anyway, what is going on, everybody? This is Dylan of DSL Media, and today is a very special early morning stream. Move this out of the way for a moment. Also, this too. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so this is a special early morning stream, as this is going to be on the Nintendo Direct. But actually, one thing I wanted to fix real quick. Hold on a minute here. All right, and I just want to see if this looks any better. Okay. Yeah, just wanted to see wanted to see if the camera is in focus. Okay, all right. Oh, no, no, no. That looks. I mean, I guess it could be just a little bit more in focus. Actually, hold on a minute here. I think I am going to try with a prop for a minute. Yeah, just to see if I could get this more in frame. Yeah, because yeah, that's not quite it. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see. Uh. Okay, that should be good. Anyway, yeah, okay. So this is a very special early morning stream, as this is going to be on the Switch 2. Yeah, so this is going to be showcasing the Switch 2, what is going to be revealed for the system, and yeah, and we are 15 minutes away. Yeah. Yeah, and I look forward to it, and I should probably get that set up as well right now to get the Switch 2 stream going. Oh yeah, Nintendo of America. And also to be sure that it is set up in the other window. So now to set things up, and as I'm setting things up, I mean, a few things to kind of bring up when it comes to the Nintendo Direct, or yeah, yeah, when it comes to the yeah, when it comes to the Switch 2, well, one thing that's actually been revealed today, and that was actually highlighted in the Nintendo Today app, is that they actually showcased the C button. Yeah, yeah, the C button that shows what the Direct is, or yeah, the C button that shows basically just like the colors of it, the colors of the C button, or the communications button, whatever it is. I'm assuming it's the communications button. It showed off like the sound effect and everything, and it is the first official look at what the C button is. So it's, yeah, basically that lines up with the rumors and the leaks that, yeah, this C button does indeed exist. So actually I'm gonna cut to the DSL live portion for a minute, and because when I actually have the full screen on, well, actually, hold on a minute here. I'll exit this part, and I will move. Yeah, and I will move this here. Okay, yeah, and just setting that up for a minute, and to get. Well, actually, I need to have the desktop audio on. Yeah, just to be sure, and also to kind of like turn down the volume of that. And also, I want to like check the live feed too. Oh yes, I should probably open another window for that. Yeah, because I also want to check the actual live feed. And as I'm getting things set up for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, yeah, so I'm gonna set up a window capture. And I want to capture, yeah, Nintendo Direct. There we go. Oh, and also, most importantly, to actually press play on it. Hold on here. And being sure that it's in the live broadcast. All right, yeah, okay, so got the Nintendo Direct set up. Yeah, and also I want to see. Okay, so yeah, capture audio could result. Okay, could result in double audio. Yeah, I don't think I want that. So I also want to check something in my live stream. All right, yeah, all right. I just wanted to check that stream for a moment in the for a moment in my video stream for a moment, just to see if that is all going. Okay, so, and also just to turn something on. All right, yeah, okay. Yeah, so. All right, and it is still in the live broadcast. It is still in the live broadcast for right now. And I also want to be sure that the desktop audio is at a like pretty low enough level. And I don't know if I get double audio. I don't think I get double audio, but I'll double check that too. By the way, you might hear times where I'm going to be selecting. Okay, yeah. So there's no double audio by hearing my voice in desktop mode, which really there shouldn't be. So yeah, okay. And might be good to test another video where that actually uses desktop mode. Uh, Actually, give me a moment for that. Just give me one moment for that. I want to test something real quick, just to kind of see. Maybe I'll try like another video from Nintendo. Oh, Switch Online. Let's try this. Okay. Does this sound good? Yeah, so I want to see if this like sounds good and that it's all lines up and that, you can actually hear my voice with this because I want to be sure that this sounds good as I listen to it with my own audio. But okay, so I'm gonna do a quick pause on that particular video feed and to see how it sounds over in the live footage. Okay, and oh well, how about that? There's not even any audio in that portion, so I am going to set that up for a moment. Yeah, advanced audio properties because I want to be sure that that is actually lined up. And yeah, that's actually lined up and that it sounds good. Well, actually, wait a minute. Hold on a minute here. Maybe if I capture audio in this, yeah, it's just to capture audio in window capture. I'm just going to, yeah, switch that over. Well, actually, no, I'm still gonna play
and take
this
them
video.
online.
Okay.
You can even play classic games anytime, anywhere on Nintendo Switch.
All right, it is showing audio in the window capture, so I don't know if I need to have the desktop audio on.
For multiplayer games, each player can grab a Joy-Con controller.
Window capture, okay.
Classic games can also be played online.
All right.
Playing together long distance makes the heart grow fonder. Look forward to a growing.
All right, and now to test again. Okay, so yeah, can barely hear it from the window capture, but I'll turn it up again and see how it sounds in comparison.
Library of classic games.
Okay. All right, and does this sound good?
Luigi knows that no matter how careful you try to be, something unexpected can happen. Accidents can cause your precious save.
Okay, so I want to see how this sounds with that and also my microphone audio, because I want to be sure that the direct actually that this is actually up and going before the direct actually begins.
Even if your console breaks.
All right, so pause this here and I'll try again. Okay, so I want to see how this sounds with that and also my microphone audio, because I want to be sure that the direct actually. Yeah, so it seems that it is like capturing the window capture, but just barely.
Your save data for some great co-op action. There are so many.
Okay, yes, all right.
A variety of games are supported. So find your favorites and take them online.
Okay. And yeah,
you can even play
it
classic
sounds
games
like it is capturing
anytime, anywhere on Nintendo Switch. Get lost in the gameplay, whether you're the boss or the
okay, yeah, I want to see how it sounds with that and also with my own audio. Okay, so pause that for a minute as I test it on my own feed. It sounds like it is capturing
anywhere on Nintendo Switch. Get lost in the gameplay, whether you're the boss or the
okay, yeah, I want to see how it sounds with that and also with my own audio. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I don't know what else to say really.
So both of you can share in the fun. Classic games can also be played online. As they say, playing together long distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Okay, yeah, alright, so I wanted to be sure that that is going. And so I am gonna switch to, in just a moment. Come on. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna switch to, in just a moment. Yeah, the actual live feed. And also, like, I don't want the audio of that to be too loud. So hopefully that sounds good. Um, oh yeah, I gotta turn on the window capture again. All right, yeah, and I want to be sure that that's actually on, and to be sure that all the audio's levels are good and everything. Window capture. Come on, I should have. Oh yeah, window capture. Just got to be sure that it's at a level where like both my voice can be heard and also when the direct audio is playing. So okay, all right. So it is a few minutes before it begins, and it is at the live broadcast. Uh, yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should be at the live broadcast. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. So it should begin at any moment now. Yeah, and it should begin at any moment. And I'm also going to have like the window for my own stream open just in case. Okay, so it should begin. Yeah, so have that open just in case. And also to monitor the window capture and check advanced audio properties to see if, yeah, window capture is on. And yeah, window capture is on. Okay, so should begin. Here it goes. 57 seconds. Oh ho ho. Is your bodies ready for this? I know mine is. My body is up and ready. Also, I gotta check something else real quick, and that is, I gotta be sure that intervalator is on. The intervalator, before it officially... Okay, just connect to my camera real quick. Alright, here we go. Here it comes. Alright. Here we go, 11 seconds! Ha ha ha! Here we go! Alright, 2, 1, switch to! Alright, let's check this out. And also want to be sure that the audio is balanced enough. Ooh, fancy graphics. Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2. Gameplay footage. Oh, Mario Kart. Yeah, we knew. Well, actually, I don't think we knew it was going to start with that, but that was the first thing they revealed during that initial reveal. Yep, and there it is, Mario Kart 9. Well, one thing's for sure, I am liking that music. Bum ba da dum. Okay. Oh wow. Now that Donkey Kong stage looks interesting. And by the way, speaking of which, there's also that other Donkey Kong design that is in this. Also, how many of the classic tracks are in this too? Oh ho ho! Whoa, ramp sliding, man! Getting some Sonic action here. Wait, what's happening in that truck? Okay. All right. Mario Kart World. Well,
and I'll be one of your guys. Was Mario Kart World.
Okay.
Exclusively on Nintendo
All right,
Switch
yeah,
2.
my computer crashed for a minute.
What do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Well, I mean, World seems to indicate...
A new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Ah, now we're getting some actual gameplay footage here.
You can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Oh, so it's like open world. Like an open world Mario Kart?
Race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers,
So it's all like connected with each other. Okay, interesting.
The competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
I mean, one thing's for sure. I do think that in many ways, Mario Kart did need like some kind of like, I guess you can say like a bit of a revamp.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Man, they are really like expanding Mario Kart like that.
New areas and routes.
In some ways that I wouldn't even expect.
Wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives
Yeah, and
with
also.
friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Wanna check something again.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh!
More
Wait.
details about
Oh, there's gonna be a dedicated direct to it. Okay.
Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to check that real quick like.
Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Alright, yeah. Okay, alright, yeah, so Mario Kart World. Yeah, looks like that is going to...
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Oh yeah, Joy-Cons! Let's take a look at those.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Alright, let's see what it does.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Yeah, there's that sound. Ooh, graphics. alone.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Together?
That was me. That was you. So quick. Oh no! Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get.
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat. A new
Game
feature
Chat?
for Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, wait, so actual voice... So, okay. So it's a more proper voice
With
chat?
this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
So in other words, this is something the original Switch should have had.
While
Instead of their
using
stupid
Game Chat,
freaking app,
your voice is
they
recognized by a microphone
actually added proper voice chat or a proper chat.
It can pick up
Well, welcome to 2025, Nintendo.
Alright, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a...
when it's noisy.
Oh,
enough,
also that
your
controller
voice
he's using.
will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
God, all that speculation about that C button, and it's a feature that Nintendo should have done ages ago.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it. I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
The dinosaurs in Mario Kart. How about that?
Okay.
Wait, Animal Crossing.
Chat to your heart's content.
Or is this just like Switch 1 Animal Crossing?
That one. It's so hard, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah, this is Switch 1 footage.
Guy right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby.
Also, is the audio out of sync, or is it just my stream?
So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
Or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's here.
Gotta love how laggy this is.
Like, if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think.
Okay, I'm interested in seeing what that Pro Controller looks like. Because it kind of looks like the DualSense. Kind of looks like the DualSense in many ways with much of the color schemes.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang. Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah? Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself.
Wait,
And
switch to
there's this.
camera.
By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
Okay, so it's like Zoom. So like basically Zoom. Nintendo's version of Zoom. How about that?
How's everyone doing? Good?
you can.
Okay, I will say that's kind of
Video
cool
chat while playing
that
the game.
they have like their own version of Zoom.
It was good.
But most of it is just like
The camera.
But most of it is just like something that Nintendo should have had like ages ago. Because I mean, like Microsoft, Sony, how long have they had this? And this is the first time Nintendo had this.
Wait. Go in, and then left.
But yeah, this part I do think is kind of cool. The whole Nintendo camera thing.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together.
Which is kind of something that they were
anytime,
pushing for with the
anywhere.
Switch Online app.
Game Chat.
Where it's like, yeah, you can voice chat with the Switch 1, but only with the stupid app.
In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Same day. Still have yet to announce the
Nintendo Switch
release
Online
date.
membership will be required
Oh,
for
Switch
the-
Online membership. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, well, I mean, that shouldn't be too much of a surprise.
Experience Game Chat. It will be available without a membership for a limited time.
Game Chat open access period ends March 31st, 2026. Yeah.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share.
Game
As shown
Share.
here, even games
I think that was something that was leaked,
play
where
when one
you...
person owns a compatible game. With Game
Console
Share,
without
you can
game, console
temporarily
with
share
game.
compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system.
Okay, so that was something that was leaked, and I did hear something about it, where, like, you kind of use, like,
Also supports
where you
online
kind of
play
start
with
using
other
the
Switch 2
Switch as
systems.
sort of like
And you
the
can
Wii
use
U
it with friends
gamepad.
with Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Yeah, let's check it out. Because that part I am interested in. Okay, bigger screen, same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to
7.9
Nintendo
inches.
Switch.
I don't remember if that was
The
part of the
system's thickness
leaks.
remains the same.
I think it was like 7 point... I don't know if it was like 7.2 inches.
With
That was what
approximately
was shown in the
double pixels
leaks.
Compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Smooth gameplay up to 120
The
frames.
screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Okay. Vivid LCD, HDR support. I mean, HDR support,
LCD
that's
screen is
good.
more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Joy-Con 2 attached magnetically. We already knew that.
All new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
But also, I'm most interested... Oh yeah, and bigger SL and SR buttons. That...
The SL
As I mentioned
and SR
before,
buttons are bigger.
I'd like them to release a version of the
Control
NES
when playing
controller
a
with
Joy-Con
those
2 held
buttons.
horizontally.
Larger control sticks.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
But will it prevent Joy-Con drift is the question. Okay, mouse controls. I want to see that.
Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Built-in mic for easy voice
It
chatting.
has a built-in
I love how they're making the
so you
voice
can
chat
voice
seem
chat
like a
with
major
friends
feature,
anytime
when
during
really
the
that's something every other company
It
has
also
done.
uses noise-canceling
And
technology
Nintendo's
to
just
filter
like
sound,
playing catch up
so
with
your
that.
voice will come through clearly.
3D audio gives sense of space.
Even if you don't have a surround
Oh, 3D
sound
audio,
system,
okay.
games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
I actually have never used 3D audio before, to be honest. Oh yeah, new stand. Oh yeah, that new
Nintendo Switch
kickstand.
2
Yes, yes,
however you
yes.
like, with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
2 USB-C ports.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera
Ah ha ha, of
Charging in
course.
tabletop mode.
Larger, faster storage. Oh yeah. What's the
Nintendo
storage?
Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes
Okay.
of internal storage.
Well, that's still, I mean, that's still like
Of
not
Nintendo Switch
ideal,
for storing
but that's
game
still
downloads,
like, I would
some
hope
data,
it's not
and
32
more.
gigabytes of storage.
Reading and writing
Not
data
for a
is
system like
also
this.
faster.
New dock 4K support. Oh, I'm interested in
Use
this.
the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Yep,
HDR
so,
is also supported in TV mode.
yeah, so 4K Switch, that is, of course, something that I've been hoping for. I would hope it's 4K.
The
So
Nintendo
fan
Switch 2
ventilation.
dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
I mean, if it's gonna have like a lot of beefy hardware, play compatible Switch games. Oh,
On Nintendo Switch 2,
I
you can
want,
play Nintendo Switch 2
but is it gonna be
as well as
enhanced?
compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
But is there any enhancements to those? That's what I'm hoping for. It's not gonna mention anything about that? Okay. Well, hopefully it does.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
Okay, so are they having like a new
There are
avatar
a lot of
system?
question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
What is this?
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example. the
So it's
Joy-Con
like,
2
okay, so
controller
this is like some
controls.
system
And when
diagnostic
combined
thing.
with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
Okay, yeah.
By
So yeah,
combining
this is
mouse
just
controls
basically
and
some tech
gyroscopes,
demo
games
stuff.
like this are
Nothing
possible.
like really all that impressive.
There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
A paid game, huh? I mean,
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
oh yeah, game
Cards
cards.
for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Oh, only work with micro SD Express.
And will make high-speed data transfers possible.
I mean, I am a little unsure how I feel
The
about
regular
that.
micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account
Yeah, so
to use the
only
system's transfer
SD
feature.
micro SD
With this
Express
feature, You
cards.
can transfer
I mean, that
CD,
was rumored.
digital games,
That was
and more.
leaked.
We're
Oh, Switch
also
2
releasing
Pro
a
controller.
new
Yes,
Pro
I want to see
controller.
that.
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added.
Yeah, that
We've
part was
introduced
leaked.
A few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Oh, yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Ho-ho! 2
We're
months.
very much
2
looking
months
forward
from
to the day
now.
when you all get to experience it. So please
Yeah,
wait
that was
just a
like,
bit longer.
well, the June release is kind of like what was rumored. But yeah, early June. Well,
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
and then there's Switch 1 games, I'm
These games
assuming.
take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Compatible Switch games, yep.
Compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Switch 2
Nintendo
Edition.
Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
So,
Please take a look.
I mean, okay.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
Oh god.
Let's check out 3 new and updated modes.
We're gonna get some of that cringe. I'm
Mario Party
getting the
mode.
sense of that.
With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time.
Oh man.
4 friends
I'm
can take the party online.
This part is cringe. I'm sorry.
Up
I'm
next
sorry.
is Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage too.
I am reminded of the Kinect with this, where
Guide and RC
like the
cars in your
Kinect
race.
had like that camera, and that had like such cringe moments like this. I'm just like, no,
Finally,
no,
take a
no,
ride
no,
on the
no, no.
mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
I honestly, I don't know if I even find these Mario Party Jamboree features to really be all that exciting. Really, what I'm most interested in is like how many of these Switch 1 games are gonna have like more of a performance boost, and is that only gonna be limited to Switch 2 exclusive, Switch 2 exclusive versions?
TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Oh, and it's not even part of a launch.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Oh, so you do have to purchase a
Please
pack
look
for
forward
this.
to a new
Well,
Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Breath of the Wild, Switch 2 Edition. Oh,
Nintendo
okay.
Switch 2
This
editions
I'm
of The
interested
Legend
in.
of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Yes, that is something I wanted to
Also support
see.
HDR, which makes the image more vibrant,
This was something
so you
that
can
I
play
am
smoother,
interested in.
higher definition graphics.
Is it gonna go past 60 frames?
Plus,
That
You
part I
can get
am
even
interested
more
in.
out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific
Okay.
service.
Oh,
that
it's being renamed to the
exclusively
Switch
supports
app.
Switch 2 editions
Interesting.
of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Huh.
Proceed north.
Okay, so kind of like the Wii U gamepad? It is kind of reminding me of that.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, okay, that's actually better than the Mario Party Jamboree thing.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Yeah, okay, so in here... Alright, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. What's...
In Kirby
Is that
and the
also...
Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story, exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
I actually never finished this game. Maybe that's something I'll do with the
This
Switch
story
2.
takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Okay, yeah, basically like
Metroid
DLC.
Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Okay, so that's not actually gonna be a Switch 2 title.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
I feel like this might as
Plus,
well
you can
be
explore
a
the
Switch 2
immersive
title.
world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in Full HD at 120 frames per
Quality mode and performance
second.
mode.
Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Pokemon Legends ZA.
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
I don't like that you have to
We
purchase
hope
an
you're looking
upgrade
forward
pack for
to
these.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Because, I mean, that's just like, I feel like that should just come, like, I feel like that should just be, like, a natural part of the Switch 2.
Please take a look.
Oh yeah, Joy-Con mouse. Something that showcases that. Probably would have to see more about that before I even have, like, any interest in it. Actually, kind of looks sort of like Rocket League. Rocket League, but with, but using the Switch, mouse cons.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch.
Ah, yes, third-party titles. Let's see.
I have long observed the lands between.
Kind of looks like Skyrim.
This world is in dire need of repair.
Oh, Elden Ring. Okay.
Consider you.
I mean, okay, I can see that being a good title to get for the Switch 2. And actually, this is the type of thing that the Switch 2 does need, is third-party titles like that.
No doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Elden Ring Tarnished Edition. Okay, alright.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Capcom, okay.
カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター
Ah, yes, Street Fighter 6.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボと
And also, like, I think this is the first major Street Fighter game that a Nintendo system has. Maybe since, like, Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS.
Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
Okay, this one.
Normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and
Arsenal.
I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart! All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across
EA
and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wasn't that on the... Didn't that get released on the first Switch?
You'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
I felt like I saw that for the first Switch. Okay, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater! Okay! Also, I just noticed that my camera got cut out.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, Hitman. Okay, I can get behind that.
Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. and how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Okay, 007.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Ah, Final Fantasy!
The story of light and shadow that never fades.
Or wait, it's not Final Fantasy.
Bravely Default returns.
Okay, so another, like, pretty standard JRPG that actually is something this... Oh, wait a minute, no, is that...
Flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
Okay, alright, that's not that exciting. Well, well, Bravely Default. Bravely Default is good. But I mean, as far as like major third-party titles go for Switch 2, that's like,
1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo.
Oh yes, I want to see that.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface.
Oh, Hyrule Warriors. Okay.
A great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then
The story leading into Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
is the past.
Yeah, so basically it's like the third Hyrule Warriors from what it looks like. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Winter, okay.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh yeah.
You can continue
Are they
to
gonna
enjoy
announce
Nintendo Switch
GameCube?
Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please
GameCube. I'm getting the sense it's GameCube. Aha! Here we go! GameCube.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks
No
like a
HD
cartoon
remaster.
controlling the wind using a mysterious baton. Link sets sail on an
So,
adventure
RIP
across the
Wind
great
Waker
sea. The
HD
Legend of
re-release.
Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world.
Soul Calibur
A tale
2.
of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D weapons-based fighting game,
I played that for a little bit, Soul Calibur 2.
and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
F-Zero GX! Ha ha ha! Yes!
Speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
Although this kind of just reminds me that I want to see a new F-Zero game in that type of style.
Or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality.
So RIP, RIP,
You can also check
yeah, RIP HD re-release of Wind Waker.
More titles will be added in the future.
Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, Pokemon Coliseum.
GameCube,
But then nothing on Melee? Oh, come on.
To Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack.
You would think that Melee would be like... You'd think that Melee would be essential for the GameCube.
Dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube
Oh,
controller.
so like what I have right here.
It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here.
But disappointing that Melee doesn't seem to be on there.
Games from our publishing and development partners.
Oh, Deltarune, okay. Ah, yes, so getting some indie stuff here. Undertale's parallel story. I should really start playing, Undertale at some point. Deltarune is waiting.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot
And also that type of third-party support is something that the Switch 2 needs.
We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis
Yeah,
Games.
okay.
We're releasing
And...
the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
and on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered map. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it!
Wait.
Hook, line, and sinker. Taste.
Hold on a minute here. I think the stream just kind of...
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely.
Okay, is this...
I think that's everything.
Hold on a minute here.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Give me... Hold on. Hold on a minute here. Is it just my computer that's doing this? Or is it actually...
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Yeah, no, it's not just me. It's I'm looking at the I'm looking at it in the YouTube app right now. It's happening to everybody. So, okay. I'm glad it isn't just me. Yeah, so this is on Nintendo, that's not on me. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, alright. Now it's back to normal. Okay, now this stream is being weird. Nintendo? I think your stream is drunk.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the...
I can't tell what's happening now.
Cyberpunk 2077.
I can't tell what's happening. Nintendo, fix your stream!
RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077
Oh,
Ultimate
man.
Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Oh yeah, I hear Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk 2020. Okay, yeah, so Cyberpunk's coming to the Switch too. If only we could actually see it on the screen!
インターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部
Oh,
作シリーズ
okay,
の
I...
となり20年以上の
Sure, people are getting the same issues, yeah. Wanna check that chat here. Yeah, okay, someone probably got fired. Yeah, okay, yeah, something is happening with Nintendo Stream itself. Oh, hey, Final Fantasy VII, Remake, Rebirth. Oh, so now is it back to normal? Hollow Knight Silksong. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S. Star Wars? Oh, Fast Fusion! So that was based... Yeah, I remember getting, like, Fast RMX when the original Switch launched. And that's kind of, like, the closest we really have to, like, a 3D F-Zero. Even though I kind of, like, got bored with Fast RMX after, like, Mario Kart 8 came out for the Switch, for the original Switch. Yeah, Fortnite, that's pretty much expected. Arcade Archives 2, Ridge Racer! Remember that? Tamagotchi Plaza.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Oh, publishing and developing partners. But is there going to be another announcement after that? I don't know. You tell me. Wait, Resident Evil?
I give you.
I don't think it's Resident Evil. Wait, Bayonetta?
I give you my life. Turn a wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Oh, From Software. Okay. Is this a new game? I mean, it's not the Demon Souls remake, is it? Or is this... Is this a new Dark Souls? Okay, kind of looks like Dark Souls.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Will flow for one, and one alone.
The Duskbloods. Yeah, I don't know if that's a new title or not. At least I haven't heard of this. $2026. Oh, it's okay, exclusive. All right.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details.
I mean, you know,
so please check
From Software, and also, like, I know that when it comes to games like that, I know that stuff involving, like, the Soul series, that is something that can, like, help, like, bring like, systems over, and can make the Switch to a very enticing system.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Alright, I'm assuming this is Nintendo's final announcement. Alright, let's see what it is. Kirby? I mean, that's the Kirby star. Wait, is this Smash Brothers? Yeah, I'm guess this is Smash Brothers. I am getting that sense that it is. Maybe they'll announce Melee for the GameCube Online. Oh, Air Ride! This is Kirby Air Ride. Okay. So it's a new game? Oh, this looks sweet. Yeah, a new Kirby Air Ride. Okay. Yeah, Kirby Air Ride. Air Riders. Director Sakurai. Yep. Okay, yeah, because I thought for a moment, okay, it kind of looks like Smash Brothers. And it's being developed by Sora. And who?
Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
Also, Sakurai hasn't done a Kirby game in so long.
Please take a look.
Oh, something else, okay. So getting a sense of that art style, I'm not quite sure what this one is. Wait, Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong, I'm getting the sense. Yep. Oh, and it's his new design, I think. Yep, behold that modern Donkey Kong design. And also same design being used for Mario Kart World. So... are they completely getting rid of that rare design? Okay, so it's a beat 'em up. So kind of like, sort of reminds me of Sonic Unleashed. Okay, so we are getting a little bit of like Donkey Kong Country side-scrolling styles in this. Well, I'm liking that music. Oh, banana! Donkey Kong Bonanza. I mean, it looks good. Okay, comes out in July.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
So far, is there something else?
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2
Oh, and they didn't even
website
reveal
and go live
pricing.
later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, and then there's Nintendo Treehouse. Well, okay, yeah, we're not gonna watch that. Anyway, yeah, so, so that was the Nintendo Direct. So I am still kind of like reeling my mind around it. Like I am looking forward to the Switch 2. I am looking forward to the Switch 2 and just like what it's gonna offer and all of that. I am still like kind of processing some things about it. Like, okay, so probably the biggest thing that sticks out for me about the Switch 2 would be like the game chat feature, mainly because like that is just like, okay, like Nintendo finally has a native voice chat, something they should have done ages ago, like really going as far back as the original Switch. So yeah, there's that. Also, hold on a minute here. Oh, just checking something. I got a text. Okay, yeah, that was nothing. Anyway, yeah, so, basically I'm still just, like, processing some of my thoughts about it. Because, and also I want to see, like, I haven't seen anything about pricing, but is it going to be on Nintendo's website? Okay, Nintendo Direct. Because I might... Okay, let's actually take a look at the Switch 2 website to see if there's anything else new about it. So what I'm gonna do now is that in just a minute here. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do in a minute here is, I am gonna go into this, and to take a look at the Switch 2 website, because, like, is there anything about pricing and all of that? Well, we shall see. Okay, so releasing in 2025, first look trailer. Actually, wait, is this... Okay, this is the same site as before. Okay. Stay tuned for a closer look, Nintendo Switch 2 presentation, Switch 2 hands-on event. Yeah, we didn't get anything about pricing. At least I didn't find anything about pricing, because I just, like, only found, like, the release date. Hold on a minute here. Yeah, because I only saw, like, the release date of the Switch 2. But I have not seen anything about pricing. Because that's what I'm interested in more than anything else, is the pricing of the Switch 2. So, yeah, like, I just want to see more about that, about like the overall pricing of the system. But maybe I'll just like take a little bit more of a look at that. And I want to see if, because like they said that they're going to have more info about the Switch on the Switch 2 website. Nintendo Direct Switch 2. Is there anything up that's live currently right now about Switch 2? Because I've seen nothing about the pricing. Okay, Switch 2 is finally here. GameStop has a sign up for pre-order alerts. I do want to pre-order the Switch 2. At least that's to say I might do what I did with the original Switch and place something like, and start placing like a reserve at GameStop, like a $50 reserve, and then like I put more into it until I actually paid off the entire pre-order for the original Switch. I want to do that with the Switch too, because also I want to attend the midnight release for the Switch 2. But yeah, they said that there's going to be more info on Nintendo's website, but I'm not seeing anything about it. Because Nintendo's website's showing nothing really new about it. Let me take a moment here to look at this screen for a minute. So yeah. Have they put out when pre-orders start? That's what I'm wondering too. Looking at the one person said it's $8.99 US dollars. Oh, ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's God, if the Switch 2 is like $8.99, God help us all. But yeah, they have like that's okay. Actually, let's bring that page on over. So let's bring that page on over, and oh, hold on here. Okay, yeah, so this is the page they currently have for, wait, no, that's not the page that they currently have for the Switch 2. Hold on a minute here. Okay, yeah, featured, yeah, okay, no, that's just for the original Switch. Okay, so as the developer, Volume 16, Switch 2, let's take a look at that for a minute here. Okay, so... Oh, and also... Oh, hold on a minute here, and my signal got cut off. That actually happened... like, earlier during the stream. So I'm gonna turn on... intervalometer. The intervalator is what I needed to have turned on. Okay, yeah, so just... Alright, back online. Had to unplug my camera for a minute. I do have the intervalator on, which should stop it from doing that. So, okay, anyway. As the developer, Volume 16, Switch 2, Part 1. Article has been translated from the original Japanese context. Switch 2 launches on June 5th. And how'd you like to introduce yourself? From Koichi Kawamoto. From the Entertainment Planning and Development, Technical Director for Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom launched in May 2023. I feel like that game came out so recently. Alright, handhelds. Alright, it's been working with the DS since like 2004. Yeah, okay, Breath of the Wild created with Wii U capabilities in mind. Okay. Oh, processing. Okay, I see why you decided to sow the seeds on and prioritize improving the processor speed for the Switch 2. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm just reading that article here. Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel to the title. Oh, you know what else I realized too? They haven't announced a Switch 2 edition of Xenoblade Chronicles X, because that was actually something that was leaked and rumored, and was actually something where I was kind of holding off on getting Xenoblade X on the Switch, because there was rumors or leaks that that game is going to have a Switch 2 edition, where that's going to have like a full 60 FPS. But I mean, at the very least, I am glad that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is going to be getting their own, like, is going to be getting like their own enhancements. I don't know if it said like it's going to be like over 60 FPS, but I am glad that those two games are going to be getting like enhancements on the Switch 2. I'm still not sold on the fact that you have to like pay for the upgraded editions on the Switch 2. Because I mean, I also want to know too, like, even games that don't have Switch 2 editions, are these games gonna be like more enhanced? Like not like in the enhanced versions that they gave like the special Switch 2 editions for, but I'm talking like enhanced as in like, is the frame rate gonna be better? Like, is it just gonna perform better overall on the Switch 2? Because like I'm even hoping that with games like, say for instance, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Like, I want that game to run in 60 FPS. A game like Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. And I was even playing a little bit. I actually have thought about doing a video on this one. On Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. And because like I kind of have like mixed feelings about that game, and I still like sort of do as I've been playing it. Like I kind of have like my own like thoughts and opinions on Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, but also I did notice that game did have like its own like struggles when it comes to like the Switch's performance. So I'm wondering like if a game like that is going to run better on the Switch 2, and that in other words, are the enhanced frame rates and everything only going to be limited to the Switch 2 versions, to the Switch 2 editions? That's what I want to know. And what other questions have I had about the Switch 2? Is there something else about the Switch 2 that hasn't been fully revealed in the Direct? I still think it's strange that they didn't announce pricing. Because that's what I'm trying to find too. Is like, how much is this system gonna cost? Yeah, and also this is just like basically like interviews from the. Okay, so virtual game card feature. You can do things like lending your digital games. Oh yeah, they announced that during like the previous Nintendo Direct, the standard Nintendo Direct, which I actually did not cover. That was actually like kind of a last minute thing where the Switch where they had like a standard Switch 1 Direct. Oh, let's see. Thanks to the system's performance, Nintendo eShop on Switch 2 has been improved and runs smoothly. And also, GameCube for the Switch 2 Online. I mean, that was something I was hoping that they announced. But also, God, how disappointing it was that they did not include Melee in that. I mean, I have a feeling that if they ever do release Melee, that might be a more bigger announcement. But yeah, it just seems almost sacrilegious for them to bring over GameCube titles and not have Melee, where that's like, Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee was like a factor, one of the biggest things about the GameCube. And yeah, it just seems, especially if you were to play games online with the Switch 2, like it just seems kind of baffling that they would not include Melee in the GameCube Online. And another thing too, and I also mentioned this during the stream, I think this is like the death nail to any re-release of the Wii U version of Wind Waker. Because they're just bringing over the standard GameCube version of Wind Waker and not the Wii U version. And that's kind of disappointing. Because if Wind Waker ever did receive a re-release, I really wanted it to be the Wii U version. have a feeling seems gonna happen with Twilight Princess as well. I like, why keep this type of thing locked on the Wii U? That just makes no sense. But yeah, that's just like kind of a little bit of a side thing. Yeah, so GameCube titles on the Switch Online. And I mean, I guess and also I guess it does kind of make sense for the GameCube to only be part of the Switch 2 because I think like having the Switch 2's power helps with like the extra like processing speed and all that. Because I mean, you also got to understand too, the GameCube. I mean, it's not as hard of a system to emulate as the Nintendo 64 is, but I also know that with the GameCube, that system that system, you do kind of need like a relatively like decent optimized system in order to like run those at like decent frame rates. Because I mean, even on the Steam Deck, whenever I'd run GameCube titles on there, even though it runs mostly good on the Steam Deck, I do get some frame stutters with that. So I can see why they would have GameCube titles be on the Switch 2 and not on the Switch 1. That, and also, making things a little bit more enticing with the Switch 2. So I mean, so trying to think here. Yeah, so it seems that Mario Kart World is like their main launch title. And like I guess they're also coming out with that Donkey Kong game. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I mean, like I said before, it seems that they're trying to like distance themselves from the Donkey Kong Country franchise from what it looks like, or the Donkey Kong Country version of Donkey Kong where it's just trying to use like his more classic design, and that same is going to be used for Mario Kart World. So yeah. So I'm gonna bring this window over back. And also to cut back to the camera for a minute here. Yeah, so still nothing about pricing. I can't get over that. But I mean, I think in general, I still... Oh yeah, and also as I'm like about to type Switch 2 in Google, that's another thing I'm just reminded of. I mean, in a way I kind of get it, but also like having like the micro SD express cards only be compatible with the Switch 2 storage. That sounds like gotta spend more money on storage. Micro SD Express, 256 gigabytes. Okay, well, actually, wait a minute. Okay, 256 gigabyte micro SD Express. That doesn't seem too expensive. Yeah, Switch 2 uses fast micro SD Express cards. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and also the red game cards is something that's going to be running with the Switch 2. Yeah, okay, so micro SD Express cards is what the Switch 2 is going to use. And just checking over on SanDisk's website. Yeah, so 128 gigabyte micro SD card goes for, if I can bring that mouse here, goes for about $49.99. I mean, that's not too bad. Yeah, so that's not too bad, but I want to like look up more micro SD card Express. See what else pops up. Okay, so SanDisk website seems to only have the 128 gigabyte. Oh, they have 128 gigabyte and 256 gigabytes. Oh, but they don't have anything bigger than that. So yeah, I'm kind of having some concerns about the about the storage of the Switch 2, because if 256 gigabytes is all that is currently being offered with micro SD card storage, then yeah, that's a little concerning. But maybe I'm looking too much into this. Maybe there is something that I'm missing here. Yeah, so micro SD Express. And like, it's not going to be compatible with like the SanDisk Extreme. Because like, that's what they're saying, is that it's only going to be micro SD Express. Switch 2 uses fast micro SD Express cards. I mean, they do have SSD speeds, but yeah. Oh yeah, and the Switch 2 is the first mainstream gaming device to support it. Yeah, so yeah, and then also the matter of Nintendo Game Share. Which Game Share, that's got like a Wii U gamepad style feature. Oh, hold on a minute here. Hold on a minute. I got something here. Oh, okay, we got news. We got news, folks. We got news. And we got news on what the pricing is. So, at least this is according to Polygon. Switch 2 pre-orders is going to kick off April 9th. So, next week. Next week is when we're going to be seeing... yeah, so next week, that's on... Yeah, next Wednesday. Interesting that it's next week and not like right after the direct. Because I think like they had pre-orders for the Switch 1 like right after the original presentation. Anyway, Switch 2 pre-orders will kick off April 9th. So a week away. Yeah, during the Switch 2 yeah, so yeah, June 5th release date. You can put money down for the Switch 2 starting on April 9th. Yeah, so I'm just looking at it here. Switch 2 will come with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, and there's the version that's going to include Mario Kart World. Okay, so base system is going to be 450, and then like the one that comes with Mario Kart World is like 500. So it is on the expensive side. Expandable storage to fit more games, micro SD card express, because yeah, that's the thing about new systems, is that there is a hidden cost, and storage is going to be one of them. Yeah, I think the storage part I'm still a little concerned about, because it does not look like because they say that in the direct that micro SD card express is only going to be for Switch 2 games. Yeah, that's kind of concerning if there's not even anything beyond 256 gigabytes. Because I mean, there's also kind of a matter of like, well, how many games are actually going to be released on the Switch 2? Because I mean, like, how big are the games going to be? Because if they're bigger games, that also means bigger storage. So, okay, Switch 2 will be, and yeah, we know Switch 2 is going to be backwards compatible. Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 debuted on Switch 2. Okay, yeah, so price starts at $449. Okay, well, all right. Well, I think that is enough of this stream for now. I still have a lot to process about the Switch 2, and like, I am probably still gonna like try to pre-order it. But yeah, I still trying to wrap my mind around all this. Just a lot of like the system. I mean, I'm still looking forward to it. I'm still I do still want to aim on securing a pre-order, but yeah, there's just I just still have a lot of questions about the Switch 2, basically. And I think I'm gonna allow my mind to process a lot of this as like more information comes out of it. But also I do have to get going. I have an appointment. It's actually an online appointment, so I mean I'm still gonna be here at home. But yeah, I do have an appointment in about a half hour from now. So I am going to end this stream from here. And yeah. Oh yeah, and before I go, I should probably talk about what I'm gonna do for the next stream. Next stream, I'm probably gonna go back to playing Sonic Adventure 2 on the PC. And I'm probably gonna like install a whole crap ton of mods because good lord, that PC port is not really the most responsive, to say the very least. Actually, I think one thing I might do sometime before my next Sonic Adventure 2 stream is to kind of like compare how it runs on both the GameCube and the Dreamcast versions. Because I mean, I'm wondering like if the issues I was having was with the PC port and specifically with the mods that I installed. I felt like there was something weird going on with how I was running it on the PC, because there were like some moments like with the Sonic and Shadow battle where I was like, this doesn't seem quite right. But that is a story for another stream. So yeah, hope you all have a good day, and I don't want to make any promises. It's possible I might do another Switch 2 general stream where I might play like some other Switch games here and there, but I don't want to make promises. What I'm probably going to do is I have my appointment in a half hour. Gonna be ready for that, and also I'm probably gonna like take a little bit of a nap, to be quite honest, because as I'm sure you know, I woke up freaking early for this. I mean, I went to sleep early, but still I also probably would want to like take a little bit of a nap after waking up so early. So anyway, so for that, I am signing out. Have a good day, everybody.